Hello, my name is John Hiller and I'm the Associate Pastor at Centenary United Methodist Church, and welcome to the midweek check-in. Last February I was in Atlanta, Georgia, and I had an opportunity to go and visit the Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial site. At the site there's a museum about the civil rights movement, the foundation where the King Foundation where they continue his work, and along with King's tomb. But next to the site is Ebenezer Baptist Church. It's the church that King grew up in and later he preached at. There's the old building built around the turn of the 20th century and a new building where a congregation continues to worship today. We went into the historical Ebenezer Baptist Church. I was taken aback when we went downstairs to the fellowship hall. I felt like I had been there before. It looked like every other fellowship hall that I had been in that was constructed in the early 20th century. It had the columns along the length of the room holding up the roof over the sanctuary. It had the kitchen behind us with the cutout windows. It even had a stage on the front. The tables and chairs were there. It was just a regular church. It was just a fellowship hall. When we went upstairs to the sanctuary, I was again surprised to see that it was just a church. A long rectangle with pews running the width of the room. There was a pulpit in the center of the stage, a balcony behind us. There were pipes for the organ up on the walls. It was just a church. As I was there in the sanctuary, listening to King's sermon, I was moved to tears because it hit me. I'm just a preacher. I grew up in just a church. I ate lunches in just a fellowship hall. But we serve the same God. We have the access to that God's love and the power of God's love. We are doing the same work of building the kingdom of God on earth. You and I might not end up on TV or lead marches of hundreds or speak to thousands, but we're serving God, building God's kingdom here on earth. As we rebuild, we might just be a church, but we are only going to rebuild if we trust just our God. I hope that you'll join us this Sunday for our online worship services. They're live on Facebook at 10:50. You can join our contemporary or our traditional service. If you missed them on Facebook, you can find them Sunday afternoon on our YouTube channel. I hope that you have a blessed week.